As many times as they tried to raise the taxes on the richest that don't pay their fair share, in quote unquote, didn't happen. Why? Because it's all political sham game. Here's an interesting article that came out September 13th in the Wall Street Journal. It's an encouraging article for me to read. The headline says, "Tax cuts are here to stay, and so are exploding budget deficits." Okay, the exploding budget deficits, maybe not so exciting and encouraging, but the tax cuts are here to stay. That makes me want to read that article. They're saying right here, most of the fight is already over. The tax cuts are winning again. Ooh, I love that. Not sure it's true, but I love it. The core individual tax provisions of the 2017 Trump tax cuts, which they pushed through, are scheduled to expire after 2025. That's got a lot of people freaking out. Oh gosh, what are we going to do? Tax cuts are going away in 2025. That means lawmakers will have to revisit the tax cuts shortly after the election, no matter who wins, no matter which party wins. The reality, though, is even if Biden is reelected, most of the 2017 law isn't going away. Even in his budget that he's already proposed, he proposes extending all of the Trump tax cuts for nearly every household because he's promised to not raise taxes on anyone making under $400,000. Turns out a majority of the Trump tax cuts impacted and benefited those making under $400,000. If Democrats hold on to that pledge, it largely rules out rethinking provisions that account for about 2/3 of the 2017 tax law's costs. Now, they also say, but hey, we're going to raise taxes on the top 2%, on the highest income earners. We got to raise taxes. We hear this every election season. People aren't paying their fair share. It gets people ignited. It gets people wanting to go out and vote. It gets people angry or excited about the election. It's a bunch of hogwash. Remember, as the Wall Street Journal says right here, Democrats fully ran the government, both houses of Congress, the presidency, and in 2021 and 2022, as many times as they tried to raise the taxes on the richest that don't pay their fair share, in quote unquote, didn't happen. Why? Because it's all political sham game. They say we got to raise taxes and raise spending on the Democrat side. Republicans say we got to lower taxes and lower spending. Well, neither party lowers spending.